welcome to the Garma Avatar Show. In today's episode, I have with me Vinayak Veer, head coach of Maharashtra Cricket and also head of sports and medicine department. Ranking amongst the youngest health coaches of the Maharashtra Cricket, Vinayak became the top pick for IPL auctions. He earns the credit of having conducted more than 200 training sessions last month. He won the Global Icon Award 2022 for Best Strength and Conditioning Coach in Fitness and Sports Industry, and also got the honor to conduct workshops and seminars in various sports colleges in the US. Thanks for joining me, Vinayak. Such a pleasure to have you on my show.
Ma'am, thank you so much.
So you completed your studies of sports medicine from American College of Sports and Medicine, with distinction. That's amazing. So, what tactics and strategies you adopt to successfully coach your students?
One of the most important, I feel, is for the students basically to have discipline in their games and in any kind of sports which they play. Discipline, I feel, it's one of the stepping stones. And if you don't have discipline, and even if you have talent, it's not gonna go far. So that's what I feel. Discipline is one of the most important tactics which I want my students, my players to have, and which will obviously give them stepping stones to go further. So I feel discipline will always be there. It should always be there. Yeah.
Well, no, I think it makes so much sense. I mean, if one is not diligent and consistent and disciplined in one's area, then I think all the efforts go waste.
Actually, because that's one of the most important thing. If you do anything in sports, every sports require discipline. So that's the thing.
Totally. So tell me, looking inside the mind of a winner, so what factors do you think are linked to success in any sport?
See, one of the factors is hard work. You can't do anything if you don't have hard work. If you're not putting it all your things into it, it's not going to work for you. So one of the most important thing is hard work, and then you have to have passion for your sport. That is also linked somewhere. If you want to become successful in your particular sport, or if we can say cricket, there's a lot of competition. So you need to put in a lot of hard work in and out. So I feel you need to do a lot of hard work, and it's gonna grow you much better, I feel.
No, very true. I mean, hard work and discipline, I think they all go hand in hand. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Even confidence, I think is an important aspect. And I think, so anything specific you make the athletes do and want to boost their confidence even more or something?
I feel when your training pattern is good, and when you're self-analyzing yourself, when you are actually in a zone where you are analyzing yourself, how good you are going, how bad you are doing, that almost, I feel that boosts your confidence. And there's no such training patterns to it. It's just that how much effort you are putting into your work, how much effort you are putting into your games, and how much efforts you are putting into your training patterns, which makes it more better. So confidence doesn't have training. You need to build in. That's the most important thing, I feel.
Yeah. No, I think what you're saying makes sense, because I think the more you practice, the more you put in the hard work. So you become confident of the fact, okay, so now I've done my bit of enough, and now I have to just go out there and not think about the outcome. Yeah, and you just give all your 100%.
When I train when I've trained players for cricket, I have seen a lot of people lack confidence, and because of that, all the hard work gets down. Like they're not able to prove themselves, they're not able to push themselves. So if your statistics are good, if you're working towards your goal and you're analyzing yourself, that was the most important thing, I feel. Then you are all good to go, and that's the thing.
So when you say analyzing yourself, what do you mean by that? So do you mean analyzing in the sense, kind of seeing if the growth pattern is all right, and you are self also a little bit critical about yourself. You have a growth mindset. So What exactly do you mean by analyzing yourself?
Analyzing means what good and what bad you are doing in a particular match. So,
Okay.
basically, when we have camps for a particular game, so
Yeah.
we always give students and players to write notes what is good and what is bad. So
Okay.
when you do these things, you will be able to analyze. Okay, fine. I'm good in fielding. I'm doing better in bowling, and I'm doing better in batting. And what are the bad things? So I'm not able to field properly, or I'm not able to play the swing properly. Specifically, I'm
Okay.
giving you an example of cricket
Sure.
because
Sure.
I
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
do strength and conditioning for cricket. So these are the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Though these people, these players have that sense in their head that okay, fine, this is the thing which I need to prove,
Yeah.
which I have to do it properly, and
Work
the
on.
which
Absolutely.
which is going good for me. So that's how you self-analyze yourself and make it mentally strong also at the same time.
No, no, totally, I get you. So, tell me one thing then, even talking about confidence once again. So, it's also, I think, like you said, if you don't have confidence, then all the hard work goes waste also. So, I think, confidence is also self belief. Do you think by talking, that self talk that you give to yourself, the positive self talk you give to yourself, having faith in your, yeah, having the, faith in yourself, in your abilities and all. I think that's also important.
That's very much it.
So, tell me, what about like if any athlete is having anxiety and all that stuff, and it's very natural to feel it like that, especially when you have so much of pressure. You're representing your team, you're representing the country and your state, and also what do you tell your students how to manage anxiety or pressure?
So I feel this is actually a very good question because when we see IPL these days, we see neck-to-neck matches. We see a team losing in like just one run or one wicket. So yeah, everybody's putting their effort. Like everybody's putting their effort, and it has to do a lot with the mindset actually. When a player is feeling anxiety or a pressure, I feel he should be surrounded with their loved ones. That's the best thing to have, and like it can be friends, family, wives, children. It can be anyone. So they have to be surrounded with their loved ones. They have to take up. Sometimes that's what we do in our camps. Whenever we have a match, we always take a break. We always take a break prior day, so that the person can chill out. The person can relax and then go out, get in there and play his own natural game. So that is the main thing I feel, because if you take pressure and go inside the 30-yard circle, you're not going to perform that well. You will always have it in your head, and it's not going to work for you. So and of course have fun whenever you step in the
Yeah.
30-yard circle. Don't just have fun.
Absolutely, that's one of the important things. Absolutely, have loads of fun. So please, since you are a strength and a fitness coach, so can you please would like to talk a little bit about, you know, what do you, how do you guide your athletes, in that direction?
The point
In the
is that
training, yeah.
the point is that we always make them do a lot of meditation. Like we have started with these things. We have now just started with these things. A lot of meditation, a lot of yoga, a lot of self-talk, which you were telling me. A lot of self-talk happens, and writing notes, basic.
And visualization, do you also like, I've heard like a lot of athletes also do visualization, it really helps.
Yeah, it is there. It is there, and one of the most important thing I feel is exactly self analyzing yourself is one of the most important thing, because these games are really neck to neck, and you need to apart from for sure you will be calm, you will be composed, but after a point of time you need to be going out there playing your natural game, and that's what makes people makes them win the matches. That's the only thing.
Totally. So, any you would like to talk about your, most successful moment as a coach?
As a coach, I feel whatever little contribution I do to the players, that is the success to me. I really love when my players, when my students get selected for the zone level, state, and even national levels. So that is my success. If I can contribute to something, that is the thing which I really want to do, and that is my achievement. That's what I feel.
Okay, that's one of you talking like an ideal coach. Oh my God, amazing. Yeah. So that's sounds very selfless. I mean, that's nice. Okay, so I mean, how do you, how do you motivate your athletes? I mean, anything specific, like in the sense, you suggest that they should, like read something or watch, say some podcast.
Yeah,
You should recommend them to watch this podcast also.
I think they do that. They do that. Yes,
Yeah.
they do that, and the motivation comes by I feel by small challenges which they complete. Like for example, batting a little better, bowling a little better. I feel these small challenges gives you a sense of motivation. So me talking to them and they listening to it is a thing which I feel will not go well. Why? Because when it has to come from inside, so small challenges given to them and they are able to achieve it. Any which ways they are building motivation inside. So I feel these
Totally
small
right.
challenges are important. Yeah.
Okay, so one last question. So, what's been the best learning from your journey?
Since I have come from an ICSC school, so getting up at 7 in the morning, going to the school, training after that. Again, you have to do 3-4 hours of training, come back home, and whenever you have summer vacations, again going to the training. I always ask my parents that why should I do all these things? Like why can't I chill out with my friends? They are going for the movies and all that. So my father used to always tell me that you will realize it later. You will understand it better later. So now I understand that all these things which I have done, I'm not regretting.
The sacrifice.
Yeah.
The sacrifice
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Done all the hard work which I've done, I'm not regretting it now. This is needed. Like the kind of competition which we have, even in all the game formats, this is needed. If you want to pursue in any sports, you have to start from a very young age. So that's the thing. So even if it's hard, I feel even if it's hard,
Yeah.
do it for your passion. Don't just ruin it. Do it for your passion, and it'll come to you for sure.
Great. That sounds amazing. So, okay, let's come to the rapid fire question.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good to go? Okay. We'll keep it short and, just one line up.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Your favorite destination?
My favorite destination would be Europe. I'm been traveling a lot to Europe, and it's quite calm, peaceful, and it's fun.
Super. Your favorite quote?
My favorite quote will be, sometimes you have to be your own hero. That's my favorite quote.
Oh, that's amazing. That's very inspiring. Yeah, and this quote. Okay. Your role model?
My role model has always been Cristiano Ronaldo, because of his he is a different man. Like he's a beast, I feel. And right now also, if you see, he's 35, 36, and the kind of hard work he puts in, it's crazy.
Wow. Amazing. Okay, documentary film that inspired you the most?
Since childhood, I used to watch Sylvester Stallone's Rocky. I don't think it's a documentary, but the Rocky sequel, it's amazing. Like, still the Creed and all are coming in, but Rocky was the next level.
All right. So, the best thing about fitness?
I feel the best thing about fitness will be, it's an for everybody. If you see, it's an anti-aging process, I feel. So for example, if a 50-year-old guy can run a 40-odd, but that's what I was like. In Mumbai, we were having a marathon, Tata Marathon, which was going on. So I saw 50, 60, 50 plus, 60 plus people running like 40, 42 odd kilometers. Like
all the women are sold by this answer. Anti-age.
That's what gives. That's the anti-aging process. Like he can go throughout. Like how. So that's what I feel. The fitness and mind it's fitness that can only give you that. So that's the best one.
Yeah, I totally get you. I mean, there's so many benefits of actually having a fit and a healthy body.
Yeah.
Definitely. So okay, one hidden talent.
I'm a really good cook. That's what I feel. Yeah, because the players say I don't know if they are buttering me or something like that, but I feel
Yeah, players say. So what do you cook for them?
I love cooking chicken. I love cooking prawns and all. I'm a meat lover, so I love cooking chicken and all that. So they say, yeah, so you make really good food. So I said, okay, chalo, that's good.
Okay, good. Okay, your biggest dream.
My biggest dream would be to I feel strength and conditioning I want to do for sure, but to the national cricket team. That's my biggest dream, and hopefully it'll come soon. So I want to strengthen condition our national cricket team. That's the match I want to live.
Absolutely. So you have a dream, you will definitely achieve it. So they say, no, I mean, God puts the seed of the dream only if you can achieve it. I'm sure you will get it. All the very best tonight. Okay. The best coaching memory.
The best coaching memories are so I was a captain of under 14, 17, 19 for Uttar Pradesh in cricket. So
for cricket? Oh, really? You play cricket also?
I used to play cricket. So so I was the captain of 14, 17, 19. So the memory which we have with the team, with the camps, we used to go to Dharamshala. We used to play over there. We used to wait for our turns to come. Let the fog go out, and then we can actually start the game. So it was damn good. It was damn nice to travel also at the same time when you're playing.
Yeah. I can imagine. So, what's your most embarrassing moment?
Most embarrassing moment is this, I feel when we used to travel, I never used to know that we even have a women's UP team. So in cricket, so we were like, chalo, we'll play boys and everything, and we used to hang around in our towels, and we used to go here and there. Suddenly, in our locker rooms, we were sitting in our locker. Suddenly, all the girls came in, and
oh my God!
And that was the most. I feel that was the most embarrassing thing. So they were laughing, and we were in our towels, and we never knew that it's gonna happen.
Oh God!
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
I can imagine. Oh, that must have been quite, kind of embarrassing. Yeah. Okay, so who was your favorite cricketer?
My favorite cricketer would be Rohit Sharma.
Okay, and why?
The kind, I just love the way he plays the shots. Like it's so effortless. Like imagine the kind of training that guy must have done to get into this thing. Like it's so effortless shots. Like he just glances to the covers, or he's playing a pull shot with very ease. But I know there's a lot of hard work to it.
Awesome. Totally. I'm sure. Absolutely. Okay, proudest accomplishment so far?
Proudest accomplishment, I would say. So I have never been good in studies. I used to love history, and that's it. Nothing other than that. So basically, when I was studying for ACSM, NASM, all the certifications which I wanted to do, I did it in one go. So in 1 year,
wow,
I completed 6 certifications, if I'm not. Yeah, 6 certifications. I've completed 6 certifications in one year. So that was my accomplishment. I was very bad in studies, and then I started to think that chalo, now I like science, I like kinesiology, physiology, the human anatomy. So that was the good time. Like I really enjoyed.
Oh my God, that's amazing. So you must be really passionate about what you do, because I think only if one is so passionate about and so determined to get it, only then you can achieve it. And I'm sure that's amazing. That's wonderful.
That's what I always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to convert my passion into profession, and that's the thing which I always believed in. So there was no other thing which I wanted to do. I was really bad.
Super. No. Super. Thanks so much. And with this we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, Vinayak, for this amazing session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all for listening to today's episode with your host Garma Aftar. If you like this episode, then subscribe to my podcast for more new episodes and a deeper dive into the world of motivation and winning psychology. See you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.